Hi, we're the Pass the Time Players, and we want to welcome you to our first production, Cinderella. We hope you'll enjoy it. Please take a moment, share our video with your family and friends, and then make sure to like us on Facebook so you can watch all the classics we want to share with you. Now let's meet our cast.
Hi, I'm Jean Pruitt, and I'm the narrator.
I'm Debbie Lannon, and I will be playing the stepmother.
Hi, I'm Melanie Frasca, and I will be playing Cinderella.
Hi, I'm Abby Wallace, and I'm stepsister number 1.
Hi, I'm Raina Spears, and I am stepsister number 2.
Hi, I'm Sharon Kayanda, and I'm the fairy godmother.
Hi, I'm Kyle Quickendall, and I'm playing the prince.
So now, sit back, get comfy, and enjoy Cinderella.
Cinderella lives in a house with her stepmother and her 2 stepsisters. Her stepmother never works around the house. Every day she says,
Cinderella, wash the dishes. Cinderella, clean the house. Oh, Cinderella, work, work, work.
her stepmother is not good. She is bad. One of Cinderella's stepsisters is fat with a big nose, and the other one is thin with big ears. And they don't like to work either.
Cinderella, come here.
Cinderella, sweep the floor.
Cinderella, clean my shoes.
Cinderella, comb my hair.
Cinderella is very beautiful and a hard worker. She's good to her stepmother and her stepsisters. One day, they receive an invitation.
Mother, read it.
What does it say?
It says that every woman is invited to the ball.
A ball?
A ball? Where?
Where, Mother? Tell us.
Tell
At
us.
the palace.
The palace?
The palace?
Oh, I want to go to the ball. I love to dance.
You want to go to the ball?
You must be crazy.
Yes, I want to go to the ball.
Cinderella works hard. She starts making the dresses for her stepmother and her stepsisters. She doesn't have time to make her own dress.
We're going to the ball.
Oh!
If you don't have a dress, you will not go to the ball, Cinderella.
Cinderella starts to cry.
I don't have a pretty dress. I have an old tattered dress. I guess I won't be going to the ball.
What a shame.
We have pretty dresses.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Suddenly, Cinderella sees a rainbow of colors in her tiny room, and a very beautiful woman appears. It's her fairy godmother.
Don't cry, Cinderella.
Who are you?
Why, I'm your fairy godmother, and I'm here to help you.
My fairy godmother?
Yes, my dear, and I'm here to help you. Why are you crying?
Oh, fairy godmother, I do so want to go to the ball.
And so you shall.
All of a sudden, there is a swirling around Cinderella, and when it stops, she is wearing the most beautiful dress she had ever seen. Cinderella looks at her dress and says,
Oh, fairy godmother, I have a beautiful dress. I am going to the ball. I am so happy. But wait, how am I going to get to the palace? My stepmother and stepsisters have already left.
Your carriage awaits outside.
Cinderella looks outside and sees her large pumpkin has turned into a golden coach, complete with footmen and a driver in a gold uniform.
Oh, thank you, Fairy Godmother.
Cinderella begins to run to the coach.
There's just one more thing, my dear Cinderella. You must be home by midnight, or your coach will turn back into a pumpkin, and your footman and driver will again become mice. Please don't forget, my dear.
No, I won't forget. Goodbye.
Bye.
Cinderella goes to the ball, and when she enters the palace, everyone stares at her because she is so beautiful.
What a beautiful girl! Who is she?
Yes. Who is she?
The handsome prince looks at her. She
I
is
want,
so lovely.
I want to dance with her.
The prince walks over to Cinderella and bows.
May I dance with you?
Yes, I would love to dance with you.
And they danced all night long. Suddenly, the clock begins to strike 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to go. 11, 12.
Cinderella runs outside the palace, but she loses one of her glass slippers. The coach has turned back into a pumpkin, and the footman and driver are now once again mice. Cinderella runs and hides from the prince as her beautiful gown once again turns into rags. The prince runs after her.
Wait, wait! What is your name? Where do you live? Wait!
The prince picks up the glass slipper and he says,
Where is she? I don't know her name. I don't know anything about her. I must find her.
the next morning when the prince wakes up, he knows that he must find that special lady from the ball.
I have to find her. But how? I don't even know her name or where she lives. All I have is this one glass slipper. I will find her.
The prince goes to town and looks for her in every house.
Does one beautiful young lady live here with a slipper? Does she live here?
The prince goes to every house in the kingdom, or so he thought. He had no luck finding Cinderella.
Guess
Just
it
as
won't
he is
hurt.
about to give up, he finds himself in front of Cinderella's house.
I guess it won't hurt to try one more house.
The prince walks up to the door, and Cinderella's stepmother is waiting for him, grinning from ear to ear.
Does a beautiful lady who owns a glass slipper live here?
Why, yes, she does. This is my daughter's slipper. Daughters, come here at once. The prince is here to see you.
The prince?
The prince?
Coming?
The prince is looking for the owner of this shoe. Try it on.
Her first daughter tries to put on the shoe. She pushes and pushes, trying to make her big foot fit into the tiny shoe.
Oh, I can't. This shoe is too small and my foot is fat. It hurts. This is not my shoe.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Prince. I made a mistake. This shoe belongs to my other lovely daughter.
The stepmother pushes her first daughter out of the chair, and her second daughter sits down, grinning at the prince.
Let me try, Princey. I'm sure it'll fit my delicate little foot.
The second stepsister also struggles to get her foot into the shoe. She moans and groans, and finally, with one great push, knocks the prince on his bottom. But she now has one big toe in the shoe.
It fits. It fits.
The stepsister begins limping around the room, celebrating her success. Meanwhile, Cinderella is coming down the stairs.
That shoe is mine.
Cinderella, go to your room at once.
You're so silly.
Go to your room.
No, wait. Everyone can try the slipper, please.
The prince takes Cinderella's hand and leads her to the chair. He kneels down and helps Cinderella to put the glass slipper on her tiny foot.
And I have the other one.
Cinderella pulls the other shoe out of her tattered pocket. The prince helps her to put on the second slipper. Suddenly, the room begins to swirl as it did the night before, and Cinderella is now dressed in her beautiful ball gown once more. The prince is so surprised and so happy. The stepmother and stepsisters are not happy at all.
Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, I will marry you.
So Cinderella and the prince were married at the palace and lived happily ever after.
Wait.
Wait,
What about
what
us?
about us?
Cinderella,
Cinderella,
please
forgive us.
us.
Even though you treated me like a servant, you are still my family. Do you promise to change your ways?
We
Promise.
And they kept their promise. And so Cinderella, the prince, the stepmother, and her two stepsisters lived happily ever after. The end.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed Cinderella, presented by the Pass the Time Players. So like us on Facebook, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.